Here are some easy ways that you can create what's termed a sleep sanctuary for your child. That's really just a healthy sleep space, reducing electromagnetic fields and EMFs to promote the healthiest sleep possible. So I'm going to talk about a couple quick, simple, and easy strategies that you can do at home. Even if you just do one of these things, it will go a long way to supporting a healthy sleep for your child. Children not only grow while they sleep, but their brains do some of their most important work at night. Everything that they learn during the day gets processed, and at nighttime is when it gets consolidated into their memories. And so it really supports learning to have a healthy sleep. In addition, research has found that the brain can act literally like a dishwasher at night, detoxifying from toxins that accumulate during the day. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends what's termed an electric bedtime, and electronics need to go to sleep well before we, people and children, actually go to sleep for several reasons. The glowing blue light from screens disrupts our natural day and night rhythms, our circadian rhythm. And blue light also has been shown to affect the quality of sleep and actually many other effects. In addition, you want to clear wireless devices, all wireless devices and electronics out of the bedroom, because wireless EMFs or electromagnetic fields is linked to changes in brain waves, cancer, neurological issues, impact to reproduction, and more. We can't control all of the wireless electromagnetic fields and blue light exposures that we have during the day or that our children have, but nighttime is the perfect time to reduce this exposure as much as possible. So Alexa, Siri, wireless speakers and gadgets, all of those things should not be in the bedroom. I know that they are heavily marketed to kids. Some are even painted in rainbow colors, but they have not been pre-market tested for safety, and there is a large and growing body of research associating exposure to EMFs or electromagnetic fields to a lot of significant health problems, and children are more vulnerable to these exposures. The American Academy of Pediatrics has repeatedly written the U.S. federal government calling for better regulations and laws around wireless radiofrequency radiation and children, because not only do children absorb this radiation in a different way than adults, it actually penetrates deeper into their brains, into their memory centers, because of their unique physiology, their thinner skulls, but also children are more vulnerable because their brains and bodies are developing. Power off the Wi-Fi at night. This is a simple step. It's often the first step that people take when they start learning about EMFs, because it's really just so easy, and you can cut out 8 to 10 hours of exposure every night to an unnecessary EMF. So some people use a power strip or a Christmas timer and just turn everything off. Don't forget your wireless printer, your gaming consoles, home cordless phone bases, and your cell phone. Better yet is to use Ethernet to connect computers to the internet. It's fast, and you don't have to use Wi-Fi if you have Ethernet connections. And we talk about that at Environmental Health Trust, so please check out our website to learn more about that. If you have electrical cords or extension cords or alarm clocks or other electronic gadgets that have been plugged in near your child's bed, unplug them and move them out of the bedroom if possible, or at least to the other side of the bedroom, because electrical cords actually emit a kind of EMF called magnetic field and electric fields, and those will be emanating all the time, even when you're not using the device. Magnetic field EMFs are linked to childhood leukemia, and research has also found that pregnant women who are exposed have a higher miscarriage rate, as well as higher obesity, asthma, and ADHD in their children. Use a warm, soft light at night, not a bright LED and not a fluorescent light, which has actually mercury if it breaks. There are battery-powered book lights that are free of blue light that you can use. After you read a book to your child, turn off the lights. if you can, to as dark as possible, and tell them stories and cuddle with them and just listen. This can be one of the most special times, and kids will share so much in that twilight time just as they're about to go to sleep. When you first turn the lights off at night, it can be scary. So if you're there cuddling them at the same time, it gives them time to see a little bit more in the night. Their eyes will acclimate, and also they'll feel less scared. Anything you can do to get the bedroom as dark as possible. Use blocking curtains, or if your child is older and would wear an eye patch, that's great, because actually our eyelids are really thin and a lot of light can be let in. A really good thick cotton eye patch can go a long way. When I put my eye patch on at night, it's like I just almost start to go to sleep that second. If your child needs an alarm clock, use a battery-powered alarm clock, because the electric cords emit high electric and magnetic fields. Sleep vampires. Now I'm going to talk to you about things that are damaging sleep and what you can do about them. The charging cell phone. You do not want a cell phone charging on your bedstand. You don't want a laptop or an iPad charging on your nightstand either. The California Department of Health recommends kids and adults not sleep with their devices. Of course, if they're there in the room, you want to check it. It's calling on you to check it, right? So that's distracting you and keeping you from sleeping well. In addition, they emit several kinds of electromagnetic fields, but they emit magnetic fields as well as wireless radiation, even when you're not using them. So please have them powered off and away and not in the bedroom. The wireless baby monitor. Both the base in the baby room as well as the set for the parents emit wireless radiofrequency, EMFs, which the bodies of whoever is near these monitors absorb. In addition, the cord emits magnetic fields. So we would recommend, if possible, to find an alternative to the wireless baby monitor. There are camera systems that use Ethernet, which you can install, but wireless digital monitors will always be emanating radiofrequency radiation. Video game consoles. I went to a friend's house who asked to have me over with my radiation meter, and she was shocked to find out that in her living room there were the video game consoles, which were not even in use, but they were still emanating radiofrequency wireless EMFs. And so if you have a video game console in your child's room, as long as it's plugged in, it may very well be emanating wireless radiation. So you want to have those outside of the bedroom and also powered off. The best option is to get cords, so that everything is corded and not wireless. The cordless home phone. The base of the home cordless phone is also continuously emitting wireless radiation, even when you're not on the phone. Instead of a corded phone, we recommend a corded landline phone like this. It has the curly cord on it, and this is actually what's called a line-powered phone. So I still have caller ID, but I don't even use electricity with it. So if you need a phone in the bedroom, make sure that it is a corded phone, or have your cell phone powered completely off and away, preferably in the other room. The SmartMeter. If you take a look at your utility meter that you have for electricity, it likely is wireless, and they call it a SmartMeter, except it's not so smart because it emits both wireless radiation as well as magnetic field and electric field EMFs. So you want to be sure that your bed with your child's head is not on the wall with the SmartMeter. Many states you're able to opt out of the SmartMeter and get an analog meter. Even if you opt out, remember you don't want to have your head on the wall with the meter on the other side, because there are magnetic and electric fields that you'll be exposed to.